Imagine a film so ambitious, it nearly bankrupted a nation's biggest studio. A director so intense, actors left the set traumatized. And a vision so powerful, dictators later studied it like a blueprint. This isn't just a movie, this is Metropolis. When people think of sci-fi today, they picture CGI cities and AI robots. But in 1927, one film built a future out of steel, sweat, and obsession. Directed by Fritz Lang, Metropolis didn't just change cinema. It almost destroyed everyone involved. Let's step behind the camera and uncover the madness that made this masterpiece. 1. Fear on set wasn't acting. Remember Maria running from the mob? That panic in Brigitte Helm's eyes? It wasn't performance. Lang demanded real chaos, and extras physically grabbed and dragged her to capture authentic terror. Reports say he even carried a pistol on set, unloaded, to intimidate performers into intensity. Helm later refused to ever work with him again. Surviving a Lang production, some joked, was harder than surviving war. 2. The robot suit was torture. That iconic machine mensch, the silver robot Maria, looks sleek. In reality, the suit was molded from rigid material, sprayed with metallic paint, and fitted tightly around Helm's body. She could barely breathe. Under scorching lights, she nearly fainted from heat and dehydration. The future looked shiny. It felt suffocating. 3. It nearly bankrupted a studio. Metropolis cost nearly 5 million Reichsmarks, the most expensive film ever made at the time. The German studio UFA almost collapsed under the weight. Lang shot hundreds of takes per scene. Over 1 million feet of film were used, most of it discarded. Imagine filming 200 hours of footage for a movie barely 2.5 hours long. That's not efficiency, that's obsession. 4. The visuals invented modern sci-fi. Those skyscrapers, miniatures, those towering cityscapes, mirrors, and clever camera tricks. Cinematographer Eugen Schueftan used what became known as the Schueftan process, placing mirrors at precise angles so actors appeared inside massive model cities. No CGI, no green screens, just physics and genius. Every dystopian city you've seen since, from Blade Runner to modern cyberpunk films, traces back here. 5. Politics entered the story. Here's where it gets chilling. In the 1930s, our Nazi leadership admired Metropolis, especially its imagery of synchronized masses and towering authority. Lang was reportedly summoned by Joseph Goebbels, who offered him a position shaping German cinema. Lang fled Germany soon after. His film had predicted authoritarian spectacle, and then nearly got absorbed by it. 6. Half the film was lost for 80 years. When the film premiered, theaters thought it was too long. They chopped it down drastically. For decades, audiences only saw fragments. Then in 2008, a nearly complete print was discovered in Argentina. Imagine losing half a masterpiece and finding it 80 years later. That rediscovery changed film history. Why it still matters. Metropolis wasn't just about robots and machines. It asked, what happens when technology outpaces humanity? When workers become parts? When cities shine above, but rot below? Sound familiar? Nearly a century later, we're asking the same questions about AI and automation. Metropolis wasn't just filmed, it was endured. Actors scratched, burned, exhausted. A director obsessed, a studio on the brink of collapse. But from that chaos came something immortal. Because sometimes the films that almost destroy everything are the ones that change everything. If you enjoyed stepping into cinema's darkest production secrets, hit like and subscribe. Next time, we can uncover another classic that hid madness behind the spotlight. Because in old Hollywood, the real drama was never just on screen.